Hello everyone, welcome back to Epsilon 9 Plays Metal Saga. Last time we were here, I got married and it didn't work out so well, but fortunately, alternate timelines. Let's hear it. Hi, Misha. Hello and welcome. Yeah, so Misha, you know, I was gonna ask if you wanted to get married, but why rush things, huh? First, let's go on a conquest across the world and wipe out all forms of media, so that way no one can report on any crooked arms dealing we may or may not do. You know what? Actually, let's get that and just go around. Let's just do the simple hunter business, huh? Let's just do that. We don't. If we rush into things, we'll just wind up getting hits and bad things will happen. We're a progressive couple. I mean, we're not exactly a couple yet. We're just childhood friends. One of us is really hot, and the other's you. Kidding. Let me start over. We don't need a little strip of metal around our fingers to say that we're going to be together forever and be happy and all that. We can just be together forever and be happy doing the hunter and mechanic thing. How does that sound? Want to see the world? Sounds like fun. I'll join you. Yeah! My girl! Misha joined your party. Okay, let's see. Equip. Now, the main difference between Misha and Kiria, holy crap, she is twice my level. Goddamn. The main difference... You know what? I think Kiria's actually at level 4 right now. Ain't that some shit? Excuse me. Main difference between Misha and Kiria is that Misha is more about boosting the power of her allies and healing them, while Kiria is more about status ailments on his enemies. I'm gonna sell the slingshot, and I'm also gonna sell the lightning rod, because the lightning rod stuns organic enemies, but it doesn't do jack diddly against the mechanical ones. Against inorganic enemies, it doesn't do anything. So we're gonna give her the metal bat, because it just works. It's like King Crimson. It just works. Oh god, I gotta really step up my game in order to impress her. Also, you might have noticed these vending machines lying around. These are actually super helpful. Healing capsules, tile pack, M's, pot lids. We're not gonna go for that one though. We're gonna go for the one back at the junkyard, because pot lids are just more powerful examples of protectors. They're the next step in protectors beyond the stick-on armor. And I want to get for the stick-on armor first, because not only is the stick-on armor cheaper, but we do want to save up scrap armor in order to exchange them for stamps, so we can eventually exchange the stamps for better protectors from the armor dealer. I'm so happy we got the teleporter. Now, you might be wondering why get them from the vending machine specifically. Wouldn't the shop be fine? Well, yeah, but in the shop you pay 20 for a stick-on armor, and you get the stick-on armor. You pay 20 for a stick-on armor at the vending machine, and there's a little lottery that plays that you get a chance that you might win something. For the items in the vending machines right here at the starting area, you might win a free pot lid. Which, like I said, is just a more powerful version of the stick-on armor. Misha's gonna need some of these. And one more try. Well, can't win them all. Actually, I'm gonna take off my leather jacket because I'm the one in the tank. And give that to Misha. Epsilon, isn't it a little insensitive that you're letting the girl run around on foot while you're in the tank? Well, first of all, she's twice my level. Second of all, she's gonna get this tank soon enough. But first, I need my own tank. She does have the better gear at the moment. And if you're wondering, if you go down this path, you actually wind up outside in the overworld. So if you try and enter Junk Mountain through the overworld, this is the path you come in at. This is the path if you enter from the junkyard. Morning! Don't you hate it when your hands get all slimy from hunting for junk? Yes, actually. Your kicks get all mucked up too. I planted a small plant on the side of the mountain last week. There's a spring close by, so I don't have to go too far to water it. It's a super nice area, except for all the black smoke from the fires. Oh. Sometimes crows even fall out of the sky there. Gee. Kentucky Fried Crow. You got this kid too. Dude, you're pretty late today. I've already found some pretty nice swag. There's not much left, so you'll really have to look around. Let me know what you find. I'm willing to trade for some good junk. That kid we actually are going to trade some junk with. 3 junk zombies attacked me. That's a little too harsh, don't you think? Don't bother me. I'm trying to plan my revenge. That guy reminds me of a lot of YouTubers I know. Yeah, this area down here. Stay away! Don't come over here! There's no treasure path here, okay? Just turn around already. Yeah, obviously he's hiding something, but trust me, it's not that good. And it's not always carefully marked like this, but there's a rusted piece of metal. Found junk. Yeah. The items that are just lying around the dungeons are never clearly marked like that, but this is the starting area after all, so we gotta make it a little easier on you guys. There you go, Misha just knocked his eyeballs together. Does a little cute dance for it, too. Yeah, my first 25 experience points, and I did nothing but sit in a tank. This game, in a lot of other games, it's... enemies, generally speaking, often give you, like, the same amount of experience, but you require more experience as you level up. Like, say, for example, it takes you, like, 10 points to get from level 1 to level 1 to 2, but then it'll take 20 points or so, or, like, 30 to get from level 2 to 3. There's a piece of metal and lumber. Junk. This game actually does a slightly harder version of it, where it will always only cost you 100 experience points to level up, but as you progress further on and get more powerful, enemies give you less experience. The least amount an enemy will give you is 1 point of experience, but the most any single enemy will give you are 25 points. And considering with one exception, I think only one exception, the most enemies you'll ever fight in a match are 4. So typically you can only level up from a battle, like you can only level up once from a battle. With one exception being there is one area in the game where there's a group of enemies that fight you like 5 against your party. So if you're at a low enough level and they give you 25 points of experience each, obviously you can level up twice from that, provided you only have less than 25 experience left to go before your next level up. There seems to be some junk you can salvage buried in the debris. Epsilon's pronounced debris. Shut up, I know. Got some junk over here. Something's rattling around inside this broken bottle. It's junk. Tell me a story, friend. Huh? Oh, wow, I thought I was the only one who made it this far. It's not that hard, dude. Well, if I were you, I'd turn around right now. Seriously. Why is that? Trash heap's over there, you see? You've heard of it, right? I thought I'd make an extra cash by killing it, but there's no way I can do that all by myself. Now, if I could just find a vehicle, it'd be a different story. I could equip it with that cannon I found back there a ways, and, well, I don't have a vehicle, do I? So it doesn't look like I'll be killing Trash Heap anytime soon. You're not going to be killing Trash Heap at all, because that is my kill. She is so happy about that. absolutely precious. I love this girl. Get this junk. There's something inside this lump of plastic. It's junk. Now, first off, we're going to take the upper path right up here. There's that first strike I was talking about. Also, sometimes enemies will do that where I don't know if groaning is just something that he does that is not supposed to have an effect, or if it's like some sort of buff for him or debuff for us, and it just doesn't tell, because it adds that little extra level of mysteriousness to the enemies. Because sometimes that happens. There's no junk up here, but over here, we have a tank. Look at this heap. It's completely busted. On second inspection, it's still a scrapped vehicle. It's junk, okay? That isn't going to change no matter how many times you look at it. See, this game knows. I spent way too long on my very first playthrough looking at that because I was convinced. It's like, no, that has to be it. That has to be the tank that is supposed to be in the junk mountain. I don't know why I keep calling it the Junk Mountain. It is just called Junk. It's just Junk Mountain. But that had to be the vehicle. That had to be the tank that you were finding. And it's like, come on, I'm the son of a mechanic, and if I can't fix it myself, my mom should be able to fix it. I should be able to, like, take it to her or bring her here or something. No, that is just decoration for the most part. That's just an asset that's a part of the environment. Knock its eyeballs together! Boing! Even though Misha gets less experience as she levels up, because that's how the game works, simply by nature is she's always going to be having more experience than me until I switch her out for her brother Kiria. At that point, I'm always going to have more experience than her. And that's never going to change after that point, because Misha you can swap out and then she won't gain experience, but you're always going to be there. So see, right there, temporarily, she and I were of the same level, so we got the same amount of experience. But since she was a little further along, because she previously was at a higher level, she wound up leveling up before me. I'm not insecure over the fact that she's at a higher level. That's fine with me. I'm fine with her being more powerful than me because that means she has a better survival rate. I'd rather my character die than Misha. And up here atop this this cliff overlooking the area we were in at the start of it, we have the buggy. This Mad Max looking vehicle is the first tank you're supposed to find in the game. Now I'm going to switch out my characters, and we are going to teleport back to the junkyard, and we are going to upgrade the buggy's engine.